doing skateboarding again. And the only reason I'm really obsessed with them is because they have this similar thing that they all have. You know, golf, skateboarding, and art. They have this one very, very strong similar component, and that is they all have a lot of educational buildup, whatever you want to say. There's a lot of learning, but all of them really are very good at condensing everything into a final intense moment of trying to just trust yourself. And it's so hard to get in front of a golf ball and take that, you know, you can take 1,000 practice swings, but you take that one swing with the ball there with the idea that you're going to hit it. And suddenly your brain, if you can't close that third eye or squint it, you just can't get into a place where you're going to execute the thing you need to execute. Same thing with skateboarding. The second you go to try like a kickflip or something that's even just a little bit has a what if danger of what if I fail? What if I mess up? What if this goes horribly wrong? Like you just can't execute anymore, no matter how good you've trained it. So it's this idea of just these things that are just all building up to this single moment of having to do a thing, and then just like finding a way to just have that eye open when you're learning, but then just close it and just trust and then do the thing, execute the thing. And that's the biggest problem with art as well, because you can teach people design theory and I can teach people all this drawing stuff. But if they can't learn to like put down lines with a trust of their intuition and just like let themselves just be like, I don't care if it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, it's good. I just need to just go for it. Just shut that third eye for now, draw the thing. I can open it back up and be like, okay, how do I feel about that? But if you can't say like for a moment, I don't care what happens and I don't care how I feel about it, you just can't reach any level of success. And that's why I find them all kind of very interesting. And I'm struggling because it's hard. It's hard to, no matter how good I can get it, like hitting a golf ball, like I haven't been able to get to a point where I can consistently, you know, basically have that moment of not thinking when I swing. It's just always like, oh, no, I'm a little, you know, it's just overthinking it every time at that moment. And I can do it with art. And that's the only reason that I feel pretty good with my art skills is that I got to a point in art where I'm capable of, you know, like squinting that third eye and just being like, oh, I'm just going to go for it. But I haven't been able to do that with other things. So to make myself a better teacher for art, that's why I keep trying to learn these other hobbies that really involve that same mentality and seeing if I can like find a hack so that will help me to teach other people how to get better at art by trying to learn, okay, how can I get better at just shutting that down? And yeah, social media and letting the world influence things, that is just a way of like, you know, it's never shut. It's almost like you got 1,000 third eyes just like all inside your head at once.
It's self-consciousness just naturally crops up when you know you're being watched.